we can say it.
Bull. It could be complete bull squirt. Indeed.
Right, okay. Well, maybe not. It'd be an interesting one. God, that would make a crazy-ass crossover in a DC comic.
Well, this is the thing that I get with comic books is we have started now. We are at the tip of 70, 80, 90 years of DC continuity, 60 to 70 years of Marvel continuity. I cannot possibly claim to know all of it. It's impossible, and neither could you. And even together, we can try and we can research and we'll find the best we can for you guys. But it's a huge amount of breadth of information, and so I like the stories that I have heard reference to in other comic books. I've heard other people talk about, and I'll pull what I can into here, but I can't confirm or deny this. Interest?
No, I'm not so sure about that one. Anyway, we've been talking a lot about films. I want to move swiftly on to actual comic books and stuff. I've been telling Pat recently that I ordered off Amazon today. I ordered Aquaman, the others. I've ordered Justice League, and I've also been looking into Green Lantern Corps. But before I ordered all of this, I was very much mainstream. So everything was Dark Knight, Batman, Superman, Green Lantern, the ones you would typically expect. But Pat, despite the fact that I am more of a DC fan, can I fairly say that?
Yeah, I would agree with that. Your knowledge of DC is better than mine. I would concede that generally. I am a true Marvel at heart, but more and more I'm being pulled into the New 52. It's amazingly written, amazingly drawn. The quality doesn't just seem to be good on the main titles. Like Justice League's really good. Most if not all of the Batman lines are really good. The Superman lines are of a high standard. The Flash lines are a high standard. The Wonder Woman lines are a high standard. But also loads of the tie-in comics, like the ones that you wouldn't really expect to be really good, like Red Hood and the Outlaws was really, really good. Do you have any ones that you would think, Ollie?
Well, that's what I was just coming on to. I was pleasantly surprised to see how well written Teen Titans was. I even enjoyed Superboy to an extent. I didn't think it was fantastic, but I enjoyed it. But it's just a little shout out to the people who are listening in. Do not cast out any of the characters that are less known. Seriously, take on board it and give it a try. I would seriously recommend Teen Titans. And if you're into your Deathstroke kind of stuff, maybe even Red Hood and the new approach of him. But I was just going to ask you your opinion of which one out of the side ones, if you had to pick a sort of less known character, which one would it be?
Okay. I'm going to throw out a team that you might not naturally go for. So, I would greatly recommend you checking out Justice League Dark. I was just talking to Ollie before we started this recording about how Justice League Dark has been done incredibly well for a new generation of fans. Like bringing together a lot of magic-based characters in a really it's really tied together very well. Like there's a lot of intrigue and a lot of mysticism around it, and it doesn't feel contrived. It feels very well based. Another team I would recommend as well would be Stormwatch, but we'll talk about that on another episode. As for a single character on their own that I would recommend checking out, I honestly, you wouldn't be going wrong if you went for Supergirl Volume 1. I've heard a lot of bad reviews of it, but honestly, I have really enjoyed Supergirl Volume 1. Just bought Volume 2 3 days ago, and started reading it. And it's not as good, but the first volume is definitely worth a check out. One other one that I would suggest would be The Savage Hawkman by Tony S. Daniel. A very interesting take on the character. The artwork is stunning, absolutely stunning. The writing is good. It's well paced, and I consider it a really good read.
I love how you went back on yourself. The art style is brilliant, and the writing is good. Yeah, for you guys that need to know, I have a serious vendetta against Tony S. Daniel, and for that reason, it's ironic that I'm saying this as we're bringing you the reviews, but do not take on board some of the things that we say. Everyone's allowed an opinion, and like Pat just stated, no. I mean, we're here for advice, and you guys, obviously, we're not trying to throw you out here. You should listen to us, but don't take everything we say on board, because reviewers say, like, Supergirl could do her work, and how bad it is, and other such things.
Well, I heard an interesting quote from another a game reviewer, Yahtzee Crawshaw. You might know him if you watch The Escapist, who basically said that sometimes when he reviews something, he reviews as anything that he doesn't mention or he doesn't talk about is positive. So a reviewer's job generally is to criticize, is to tell you, okay, these are the kind of things that you might want to watch out for, or these might be some of the reasons that you might not want to get it. At the same time, it's our job to highlight things. If there's something really amazing, we need to give a shout out to that. But everything that kind of falls in the middle ground of the things that are okay, acceptable, good to a standard, people don't really want to hear about that because it's not a strong opinion. There's not loads and loads that we can say about it. But it doesn't mean that it's bad. It just means that it's not so amazing that we need to point it out.
Yeah, exactly.
It falls in the centre.
It's not worth pointing out.
Yeah.
But going back to the original note, what I'm trying to say is Tony F. Daniel, I have a serious vendetta against him. Well, any DC fan should know that Detective Comics was the first Batman, and in the New 52 lineup, I thought that it wasn't very good. I didn't just dislike or think it was average. I thought it was quite poor, and as a result, my sort of opinion of Tony F. Daniel is low. But I have to say, Savage Hawkman is worth checking out. It's still not fantastic, but it's entertaining.
Yeah, it's definitely entertaining. And I think that's a bit of a wrap for today. This was a good start, and I hope that you...
we hope it was a good start.
Yeah, I hope it was a good start. I hope that you guys really enjoyed it. This is our first go at this, so any feedback would be excellent. And I look forward to talking to you all again on the next one. Bye from me.
For adding on to that, if you guys have got anything particular to say, any constructive criticism about either this review or well, it's not really a review, but this
kind of discussion, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Or any of our written reviews, give us a shout out and leave it in the comments section or whatever below. Okay.
Okay. And goodbye.
Peace.